Blue Wolf Phoenix says it was 40 years ago. Stay tuned. God bless you. Thank you for joining me on Morning Nuggets. This is yours truly, Pastor Nate. It is my absolute pleasure when I can come and speak with you. When I can come speak with you, I know I've been out of pocket. I want to thank you for your patience. We will not be live for the rest of this year. I'm still tying up some loose ends. God is blessing Pastor Nate. He's trying to balance his personal life, work life, church life, his YouTube life, and just a lot of things are taking precedence right now. But I hadn't forgotten you. That's why I'm making these morning nuggets. So y'all hang in there. Thank you for your patience. If you like what you've been hearing, don't forget to subscribe. It won't cost you a dime. We're going higher next year, and I appreciate your support in 2021. Blue Wolf Phoenix says it was 40 years ago. Pastor Nate, what you talking about? There's been a lot of talk out here on the YouTube streets about Blue Wolf, and he actually said on his video he was violated. And I'm going to watch what I say because this situation is very sensitive, and a lot of people have experienced this, so I don't want to trigger anyone. But essentially, Blue Wolf came on and said he was violated when he was a child, and I believe his video in the title, he was around 8 years old, and he said it was 40 years ago. And you know, Pastor Nate is calculated, so if he were violated at 8 years old and it was 40 years ago, that makes Blue Wolf round about 48 years of age. Now, this is what he's saying, right? Anybody who has been violated, it is very sad. It is unfortunate. And if you're dealing with that, I pray that you have gotten the help you need, or you are getting the help you need to overcome. Even though Blue Wolf said it was 40 years ago, that situation is still traumatizing. I don't know if there's a expiration date on when you're completely healed. It depends on the person, but I pray for Blue Wolf Phoenix that God would just heal him, that he would find peace. Listen to the video.
Almost 40 years. You know how much a person changes then in 40 years?
We don't know who it is. Now, Blue Wolf, he knows who it is, and I can't take that away. If he says that it's this particular person, then, you know, he should know he was the person. But I would venture to say, if we're not sure who the individual is, please don't pin that on anyone if we don't know, because that can be a serious situation. I remember a few years ago, someone had pinned these allegations on someone, and come to find out the person was vindicated. But those few years he was accused, look what he had to go through. He was shunned from the community, from his family, and all different things. His reputation was messed up. Even though years later he was vindicated, look at all the hell he had to endure. So we got to really be careful if we don't know for sure. If you know for sure, then you need to take the necessary steps as you deem fit. When I heard this story, the first scripture came to mind was in Matthew 18:16, when Jesus said, if you cause one of these little ones to fall, sin, or stumble, in other words, if you cause them to go astray, or if you influence them in an ungodly way, or if you harm them, Jesus said, it's better for the person who offended these children to put a millstone around his neck and jump in the sea and drown himself. That's how Jesus feels about hurting his little ones. That's what the scripture says. And I'll leave it at that. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your comments. I pray that this exhortation gave some insight. I pray that it enlightened you and it blessed you on this morning. In the meantime, in between time, be at peace and not in pieces. Till next time.